let me in the car before. And then
Why wouldn't he let you in the car? Because of your OCD?
He told me I needed to calm down. But I'm perfectly calm. I'm calm all the time. And he really stresses me out. And this is a rough morning.
Yo, that's the same car, bro.
Yeah. That's the same car, man.
Damn, yo.
Police officers are meant to protect and serve, but what happens when those very same officers are careless and miss out key details that could have saved people? Here are 4 of the most shocking times when civilians, if arrested, would be alive today. Starting with the despicable and tragic case of 22-year-old Gabby Petito, who, on 12th August 2021, was pulled over along with her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, for a traffic stop conducted by the Moab City police officers. What follows is the body cam footage of the stop, which was conducted just mere hours before Gabby was tragically murdered by her boyfriend.
Driver is showing some obscure driving, possibly intoxicated. Currently doing 45 miles an hour. Zone through here is 25. Oh! Subject just hit the curb. Correction, speed limit is 15. I'm about 3/4 of a mile into the arches just before the gate. You want to place your vehicle into park and go ahead and turn it off for me?
I'm sorry.
No, park?
Oh, it isn't park yet.
Okay, turn off your engine. Go ahead and set your keys on the dash for me, all right? What's your guys' names?
Gabby.
Gabby, Brian? Okay.
As the officer pulls over to the couple, Gabby is immediately seen crying. Seeing this, the officer has sensed that something is wrong and decides to question Gabby first.
What's going on? How come you're crying?
I'm sorry. We've just been fighting this morning. Some personal issues.
It was a long day. We were camping yesterday, and camping got stuff, flies and stuff. I'm sorry I hit the bump there.
I was distracting him from driving. I'm sorry.
Can I get you to step out of the vehicle for me, man?
Yeah.
Just hang tight right there. Do you mind if I take your keys and just put them on your hood?
You got it. I'm so
Thank
sorry.
you. Oh, no, you're fine. I'm gonna go ahead and close your door, okay? Why don't you come over here? SO229, I have the female that was on the passenger seat separated from the male. Keys are on the hood. You want to tell me what's wrong?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just some days I have really bad OCD, and I was just cleaning and straightening up back of the van before, and I was apologizing to him and saying, I'm sorry that I'm so mean, because sometimes I have OCD and sometimes I just get really frustrated. Not like mean towards him, I just like, I guess my vibe is like, I hear him be like in a bad mood. And I was just saying, I'm sorry if I'm in a bad mood. I've just been really stressed. I had so much work I was doing on my computer this morning.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I used to work at an organic juice bar, but I just quit my job.
Okay.
I was a nutritionist. That was my
That's
job.
cool.
And I just quit my job to travel across the country, and I'm trying to start a blog. And have a blog and stuff. So I've been building my website, so I've just been really stressed, and he doesn't really believe that I could do any of it. So that's kind of been like I don't know. He's like down there. I don't know. We've just been fighting all morning, and he wouldn't let me in the car before. And then
Why wouldn't you let you in the car? Because of your OCD?
He told me I needed to calm down. Yeah. But I'm perfectly calm. I'm calm all the time, and he really stresses me out, and this is a rough morning.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't I sit you down in the back seat of my car? You're not in any trouble, okay? I'm not going to be putting handcuffs on you. You obviously don't have any weapons. I'm going to get you into the air conditioning, let you take a breath, relax a little bit, and then I'll come back and talk to you in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right.
It is heartbreaking to see Gabby apologizing profusely and continuing to take the blame for something her boyfriend did. The officer then lets Gabby take a moment to calm herself while he speaks to Brian. During this, the officer notices several scratches on Brian's face and questions him about them.
Talk to Gabby already.
Yeah, I just spoke to her. So, you want to do me a favor? Let's go ahead and get you to step out of the vehicle, alrighty? Come on over here. You're not in any trouble right now. So, tell me what's going on.
She just gets worked up sometimes, and I try and really distance myself from her. So, like, I lock the car and I walk away from her. What happened this morning is that she's trying to start up like her own little website blog and everything. So I give her time. We really had a nice morning with everything, but she just got worked up because we were trying to get going and get our day going because we want to go like arches before the stuff like that.
Okay. You want to tell me about those scratches on your face?
She had a cell phone in her hand. That's why I was pushing her away, because she wanted I locked the keys so I could walk away. I said, let's just take a breather and let's not go anywhere. Let's just calm down for a minute. She was getting really worked up, and then she had her phone and was trying to get the keys that way. I was just trying to. I know I shouldn't push, but I was just trying to push her away to go. Let's just take a minute, step back, and breathe. And she got me with her phone.
Can I see your hand? Oh, you got a mark right here.
Oh, that's from a wire.
That's from a wire?
Yeah.
You want to tell me about hitting that curb?
Hitting the curb was her grabbing the wheel.
She grabbed the wheel?
Yeah. She said, I can't believe we're getting pulled over, and then she did.
What about the speed? Did she take over the? Did
No,
she take over the pedal on you?
If I was going fast, I'm sorry. No, it's probably just the moment of I'm still shaking now. The adrenaline, seeing the lights flashing up, and then her gripping the wheel. So if I sped up, I'm sorry about that. Or if I was speeding beforehand, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it took quite a bit to catch up to you. So, yeah.
I'm sorry about that. We're just going into the park again to get water because we have a 6-gallon water container to fill up. So we're just grabbing water for the hike. Okay. And I was trying to keep everything calm and quiet because they're planning still to go for a hike. But I'm really sorry about that.
Of course. Do me a favor. You want to go ahead and just take a seat right over here on the curb for me?
And if I was speeding, I'm sorry. I apologize.
You don't have anything in my pocket or anything like that, do you?
Nope.
Just the wallet? All right. And then, do you mind lifting your shirt so I can check the waistband? Turn around for me real quick. Perfect. I just want to make sure. That's all, man. Go ahead, do me a favor, take a seat, all right?
The scratches on Brian's face are from Gabby, who on occasion may have acted out in self-defense. But unfortunately for her, the officers see her as a potential suspect rather than a victim.
I'll say crisscross applesauce, but can I just sit in the shade because I'm bald? It's okay. I'll give you some shade. Sound good?
All right, just hang tight for me.
Brian stepped out of the car and immediately began smiling, laughing, and talking rapidly and excessively, yet another sign the officers seemed to have missed. Abusers often do this when trying to cover up their actions, similar to how a toddler will smile and laugh when being punished, because they are trying to pretend they didn't do anything wrong. While the officer runs a background check on Brian, another officer questions Gabby, asking if she's being abused by Brian.
Did he hit you though? I mean, it's okay if you're saying he hit him, but I understand if he hit you, but we want to know the truth if he actually hit you. Because, where did he hit you? Don't worry. Hang on. Did you slap your face or what? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So has he been drinking? What was up with his driving? This officer said he hit a curb. While you were driving? While he was driving, you were hitting him? Did you already tell him all this?
I didn't get that far into
Okay,
it. She
so
was hyperventilating
She's
a little
saying
bit.
that they don't drink, but at the point when you lit them up,
You don't drink or anything. I was
hitting him.
I was yelling at him, and then when you turned your lights on, I kind of punched her arm like there's no.
she's saying why he hit the curb. You said it was Gabby? I'm sorry, I really thought it was Gabby.
It's shocking that Gabby, a victim of domestic abuse, finally comes across someone who's supposed to help her, only for them to blow her off and take the side of her abuser, all while calling her crazy and irrational. The officers then downplay Gabby's emotions and focus on the angle of her involvement in the accident instead.
You tend to have a lot of anxiety and stress.
I have a lot of anxiety.
And what's his name?
OCD.
Is it Brian? Is he usually pretty patient with you?
Yeah, but it just makes me upset. I know that he definitely gets frustrated with me a lot.
Way of taking my anxiety and bringing it down. But my ex-wife, as much as my ex-wife, I'm just sharing it, I know it's a little personal, but to help you understand, we would feed off each other's anxiety and spiral. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter how much I loved her. It may be bad for your soul. Just saying. I'm not telling you what to do with your life, but if you know you have anxiety, look at the situations you can get in. You know what I mean? And we're not here to be mean to you or anything. Well, you know, there's a first time and then it usually, we'll go see what Brian's saying, but I think you've heard everything now from.
Quick question, you said you were hitting him in the arm. Did you grab the steering wheel?
No, I didn't.
You did not touch the steering wheel?
But only for like a second, because I just saw the lights come on and it was more just like during it, like, you know.
But did you grab the steering wheel and like swerve or anything like that?
No. I didn't touch the steering wheel at all.
I'm gonna go ahead and close this door again. Do you have enough air back here, or do you want me to kick it up some more?
Do you have any water?
I will see if I can find some.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
The officers then ask Brian to explain his side of the story as to what exactly happened to make Gabby act out.
I don't want to go too far back, but we've been in Beyond Land for the past week or so, traveling around, and the flies here are like pretty intense. So the flies have definitely been getting to her, and then my feet are dirty and everything. So I think that our little squabble started because we were hanging out at the coffee shop, and when we got back to the van, there was some dirt and stuff in the van, and I moved our food around, so it was a little disorganized. So she gets a little.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Do you need any water?
It's okay.
It's hot out here.
We were going to get water because we ran out, but it's okay. No, it's alright. I don't like plastic bottles. It's okay. Thank you, though. But we just had a little disagreement there. Disagreement was just that she was getting a little worked up, and I would say, no, it's okay. Thank you so much.
As long as it's cool, that's good.
So it was just more of a disagreement, and I just wanted to.
What was the disagreement about?
It was. I wouldn't even call it disagreement. It was just that I'm dirty and I can't change being dirty. Like I got dirty feet, I got sand on my flip-flops and stuff like that. It was that we were at the coffee shop for so long because we were there from 9 to 3. So I guess there's a few little things, little relationships. I don't know if you have a relationship, but I'm sure you have.
I've been married for over 5 years now. So.
There's a lot of little things.
Yeah, I can go.
And
I get it.
We weren't physical before the point where I said, all right, let's just take a breather and like walk away for a minute. I'll lock the van up and I'll go for a walk this way, and you can go walk that way on the block. You know, there's that what is it called, moonflower?
Right, yeah.
You know, nice areas. You can go either way. It's all shaded. So let's go for a little walk and breathe and come back. Because you're happy with it. I'm not upset with her. She got worked up and she had a phone in her hand and keys and everything. She wanted. I met her keys, like her rings, her phone. And I was holding on to the keys because I didn't want to go anywhere. And my big fear is, I don't have my phone. I don't have a phone. So she goes off without me. Without the car, I'm on my own. So I was saying, let's just go for a walk. And she was trying to get the keys for me. So I was just going, just wait, back up. And that's when she hit me. And I didn't get. I don't want to push you, but I didn't get overtly physical. I was just trying to keep her away and not get hit. And then I got really loud, and that's probably fear of his attention where I was going, back up, get away, just give me a... Okay.
In Brian's version of events, he seems to be belittling Gabby, making it seem like she's overreacting while controlling the situation and making Gabby feel like she's losing her mind. What's shocking is that Brian finds all the abuse funny, as he laughs while recounting it all. The officer notices this and asks Brian if he's on any medication that might make him hyper.
You said you pushed her to create some distance, obviously, right? What happened after that? What got the scratches on your eye?
The phone.
The phone? So you pushed her and she hit you?
It wasn't like a push and she jumped on me. She was already, I don't know, she was already swinging and I was just, a lot of angles, a lot of nails, a lot of rings.
Yeah, you got 3 scratches in your neck. You got one on the left side of your nose.
got one in your face here, and you've got 4 that are bleeding over it. So you just try to.
So it looks like 2 hands coming in.
Do you mind lifting up your right sleeve for me? I'm curious about something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
what's that
nails. I suppose fingernails, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about
Is it
fingernails.
bruised or tender or anything like
No,
that?
no, no. I'm fine, and I look good. I hope she doesn't have too many complaints about me. I'm just, I feel bad I had to get so public. I was just trying to be loud. So this is, I try to make her calm down and be like, look, everyone's watching. And like, stop this.
Just hang tight for me. You don't take any medications or anything like that? Okay. Are you normally this kind of like hyper?
Do I see my heart rate up? Whenever the lights flash on, it gets your heart rate up. Do I see my...
Trust me, it does me too, and I'm the one that it gets me going a
You
little
probably
bit
can
too.
say, hey buddy, whenever somebody walks up.
So, okay. Yeah, do you know if she takes any?
She's crazy. No, I don't think so. No, none that I know of.
Prior to the traffic stop, officers had received several 911 calls from witnesses describing what looked like an altercation between Brian and Gabby.
The male strike the female. He saw the male trying to lock her out of the vehicle. She even told us that he was trying to lock her out, told her to go take a walk. So that she was trying to get in. She eventually couldn't get in and actually clawed her way in through the driver's door. He says, I don't understand why she's doing that. Well, I think it's because it was the only door that wasn't locked that she could get through. So she's trying to get in over him. He's trying to disengage from her. I guess he hung her backpack on the back probably so she could have her shit so that he didn't have to engage with her. Everything she's saying is the same thing. I haven't heard what he said, but if that's what he said, it's also what the witness is saying. The witness says, I never saw him hit her. I saw him shove her, but I couldn't tell you if it was an aggression against her or a defense against her as far as her, being the aggressor. So at this point, unless the guy's screaming that he needs to go to jail and did something to this girl, it sounds to me like she is the primary aggressor.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with her being the primary aggressor is in an instance of domestic assault, be it a male or be it a female, we shall arrest. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they have to go to jail. We can do a citation if it meets one of 3 criterion, which one of them is that we can ensure that they're not going to further risk each other's safety. But the problem with that is they live in the same vehicle.
That's what I was going to say. The other
And
part of it is
there was actually an injury too to the victim, which is him.
Right, and I'm getting conflicting stories about why they hit the curb up here.
What did he say why he hit the curb?
Well, this is what I saw first. Saw him cross the double yellow. I was doing 42 miles an hour. I was, probably 2 car lengths behind him, tapping my wheels at him, trying to get his attention. They knew I was behind him. And then after he crossed the double yellow, merged over into the right lane, and then out of nowhere, just boom, hit the curb.
So did he tell you why?
He said that she grabbed the wheel and turned it real hard. She said that she was hitting him in the arm. So
sounds legit. I mean, I'm sure if I'm driving and my arm's on the wheel and I'm getting hit in the arm, I'm probably pulling at the wheel.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was a little of both. I mean, usually the truth is somewhere between. He's probably trying not to say that he hit her because he probably doesn't want her charged with assault, domestic assault. He probably would rather say she pulled the wheel than hit him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, fortunately for her, we cannot treat, just because he's bigger and stronger, and even if he's not one of the best charges, we can't treat this differently than if it was a male on female violence.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to charge her. And we can do a citation if there's some arrangement that can be made to separate them, and then we have to let them know that there's no contact order in effect.
Yeah.
And we have to let him know the only way to drop it is to go into the police department during business hours and fill out a waiver, which, by the way, what's today?
Too late.
Thursday? So it won't be till tomorrow.
Based on witness reports, the officers have concluded that Gabby is the primary aggressor, but instead of arresting her, the officers decide to let her go with just a citation. It's crazy to think that Gabby getting arrested could have saved her life. The next step would be to separate Brian and Gabby, at least until the case is resolved after a court hearing. They start arranging for Brian to spend the night at a hotel and Gabby to stay in the van. But the officers have an important question to ask Gabby, which will determine whether Gabby really wanted to injure Brian or was acting out in self-defense against him.
How you answer this question is going to determine what happens next. But the only person who can answer this question is you. Think very hard before you answer the question. Do not quickly answer. Think very hard. When you slapped him those times, were you attempting to cause him physical pain or physical impairment? Was that what you were attempting to do to him?
No.
What were you attempting to do? What was the reason behind the slapping and stuff? What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop telling me to calm down.
Well, it doesn't sound to me like she attempted to injure him. It's your call. This is 100% your call. I support you either way.
I'll let you get back to your parents, okay?
Oh, thank you.
The officers almost had it right in the very beginning. Gabby is worked up to the point of nearly not being able to speak. She's overly apologetic, makes excuses for Brian, has scratches on her face, and Brian had locked her out of her van. Everything about it screams abuse, but sadly, the officers think otherwise.
She openly admitted to me earlier that she was striking him in the arm. Or he said that she was striking him in the arm. He said she was, and that's what caused him to hit the curb. She said that she got hurt. I might have this too mixed up, probably.
No, she said that too, that she started distracting him by hitting him, and that he probably looked at her, and that's why the mark found the window side. And she said it was her fault that he slurred because she was distracting him by hitting him. But she said she didn't try to hurt him, it wasn't malicious, she thought that he wasn't listening to her.
So assault is an attempt with unlawful force or violence to do bodily injury to another. The code for bodily injury, the definition says, bodily injury is infliction of pain or physical impairment or illness. So you can go. Now I'm recording, and society and the judges and everyone can judge me for this. I am looking at a 110-pound female and her fiance who have no means to be separated. He doesn't want to pursue it. She's not a threat to him, more than slight abrasions from her fingernails. I don't care if we use the actual letter of the law to not charge, but I also don't care because it literally does possibly make perfect sense to go full-on domestic assault and do the whole thing. This is your opportunity to make the decision. Go ahead. I better go on that. You got this?
I'm making this decision. I'm going to side him. I'm going to go follow through the process.
Would you feel more comfortable handling that guy?
Yeah.
Go handle that guy.
Go handle that guy? Okay.
If you're more comfortable.
Well, it's 6 one way, half dozen the other.
It's up to you.
I mean, it's a headache whether I go left or it's a headache whether I go right.
Another option is to not charge them but separate them for the night. If they find themselves together again, what is it to you? You separated them. You provided for his safety. If he doesn't have enough sense to stay away and you got him separated, it's on him.
You can't babysit him all night. So it's up to them.
You can separate him and say, don't let this go off till tomorrow. If they don't let it go off and we hear about it, we'll hear about it.
They're camping in the park tonight, we'll let you know.
And if there's some fighting going on, you already was Mr. Nice Guy. You already gave him a chance. What you can't do by law is separate someone and say, if we hear from you again, we're going to arrest one of you. Because then if one of them really needs help, they may not call police and you get help. The law says you cannot, literally, you may not say, if we get more problems with you guys tonight, one of you is going to jail. You can't threaten like that. Right. It's true because it stops people from wanting to call the police to get help. Does that make sense?
Right.
So go full or nothing or in between and separate them and kind of give them the nod, the wink, like, hey, just stay simple. It's up to you. I'm going to go handle that. You got very capable help with you here, and I trust you.
The officer ultimately decides not to charge Gabby with a domestic violence charge, but rather just a misdemeanor. He then tells Gabby he's going to separate them for the night.
I'm going to cite you for domestic violence battery, okay? It was only going to be a Class B misdemeanor. However, the domestic violence portion of it enhances it. Makes life a major pain in the butt, especially at you're 22, right? So I'm choosing not to cite you today. So you are not going to be charged with it. Alright? But this is what I do have to do. I am separating the two of you tonight. Okay? I want you guys both to be tonight away from each other, relax, breathe, because there's no reason to be crying now, okay? I understand that this can feel like it's a nightmare, but you're coming out as the golden flower on top of it, okay? So, you're gonna be taking the van tonight, and you're gonna go somewhere else. I am going to get him lined up with a hotel room tonight. I want you guys to stay away from each other. For both of you guys' sake. From what you told me and what he told me, you guys have a bunch of little things that are building up, and finally the little string that you guys were tight walking on broke tonight. Does that sound about right? So, I just want everybody to breathe, get a chance away from each other, go eat a meal, talk to your parents, whatever it is you gotta do.
Despite all the trauma from the fight, Gabby, who's still in tears, asks the officer to remind Brian to not forget his phone charger. This speaks volumes about how Gabby made sure that Brian was comfortable and safe, and Brian seems to be taking advantage of this fact.
One, I got your hotel room tonight.
Thank you. It's better than outside.
So,
I like the outside.
Number 2, and this is probably the biggest one. She claims that she did not have intent to hurt you when she was slapping at you. So technically speaking, it does not fit the letter of the code. So I am not going to be charging her with DV. Exactly. So this is what I am going to do, however. I'm not going to release you guys together. I want you guys to stay away from each other tonight. Okay? She's agreed to it. Take some time to yourselves. You guys both have the exact same story as to what led up to the incident. So, taking some time tonight, specifically, taking tonight away from each other is going to be the major breaker in all of this. I think that will help you guys, especially tomorrow when you guys meet up. So she does have a couple of messages for you. 1, she says she loves you. She's looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. 2, don't forget a cell phone charger.
Yeah, good. He watched me fumble around the entire 3 laps around the car to find one.
Yeah, find one? Find one. Okay. The other thing is I don't want you guys to contact each other.
No,
okay, unless world shattering.
When he said that she gonna text me or whatever, I was gonna send her a message. Please don't message me because I love you. But
tonight,
don't do anything. Yeah.
She's passing on her love and saying goodnight and stuff like that. All that interview stuff that I do to my wife too. Okay, so
I appreciate it coming from you.
Just so don't. Just try to not contact each other unless, like I said, earth shattering, something happens, you guys have to jump in the car right now and drive back to Florida because something happened to parents, that kind of circumstance. There you go. Exactly. Other than that, just have a meal by yourself, catch your breath. You're going to be in a hotel room, watch your TV. It's probably been a few months since you actually got to sit down, relax, it's some air conditioning, and watch TV. So take some time for you guys. Yeah, take a shower, man. You got to change your clothes. You got some Tony's in there, right? All right, good. Because they're going to have everything that you need to ship your camera information, all that good stuff. All right. Our main concern was make sure that you have cell phone charger so you guys can go tomorrow. Okay?
I really appreciate it.
So, I am going to walk her over here to the car. Okay? And if you'll just go stand over here in front of his pickup real quick, we'll get her out of here and I'll be right over here. Alrighty? You're right here. Absolutely.
Unfortunately, the officers are clearly siding with Brian as they arrange a hotel room with the required amenities, urging him to take a break and relax. But Gabby, on the other hand, is asked to stay in the van overnight, and if needed, she's told to look for a public place to shower.
If you go over to City Market, they have a list of places where you can get yourself a shower for like $4 or $5, something like that. They're pretty cheap. A place where you can shower, decompress, de-stress a little bit. Alrighty?
Yeah, I just showered yesterday at one of those.
Well, you didn't have today happen yesterday, so
Yeah,
it does my wife wonders. So when she gets stressed out, it's like, get in the shower.
It does
Just get in the shower.
sound really relaxing.
Go take a shower, relax, take some time for yourself. And like I said, don't text each other tonight. Text each other tomorrow morning after your eyes open up and you're fully awake, have your coffee or your morning routine, okay? All right, you have a good night, okay?
And sadly, this would be the last time Gabby was seen or heard from, for in the days that followed, Gabby was reported to be missing. On 19th of September 2021, Gabby's remains were found. The autopsy revealed that Gabby had perished due to strangulation and blunt force injury to the head. Brian, her fiancé, was named a person of interest in her murder. However, he too was soon reported missing. A month-long search led to the discovery of Brian's remains, along with a diary in which Brian admitted to killing Gabby and taking his own life due to the guilt that followed. It's unfortunate to think that Gabby's death could have been prevented had the officers recognized the signs of abuse and not sided with Brian. However, Gabby is not the only suspect who died after a traffic stop, for Luis Chavalos and Alexis Rodriguez would unfortunately meet the same fate. On 4th August 2021, Officer Jon Nunez from the North Bergen Police Department stopped a Kia Stinger for excessive speeding and reckless driving. Little did the officer know that this would be the last time he would be seeing the passengers alive.
You can shut the car off and give me your license, registration, and insurance, please.
Thanks for me away,
Just gotta let you know everything's being audio video recorded, right?
Yeah.
Reason for this.
The thing is, the car's new, so I don't really have to use registration.
You have the temporary one that they give you with the template.
Yeah. And
So that's your registration, right?
Yeah.
The reason for the yours.
That kid was speeding so bad, we almost hit him. I know we hit in a fight.
I know. That's why I stopped them.
He was hit me too.
Ma'am, that's why I stopped them. Have a nice night, okay? Yeah, that's why I'm stopping you for reckless driving, careless driving, speeding, and the lights you ran, okay? You're doing at least 100 on Kennedy Boulevard. All right, man? You almost struck my car because I was making a right turn. All right? You don't have a driver's license?
I do. I mean, I have that for now. I'm still waiting for the new ones to come in.
Okay, but do you have a driver's license?
Yeah, I do.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
When confronted, Alexis jumps to the defense of her boyfriend and blames herself, claiming she was in a rush to get home. Reassuring Alexis, the officer issues Luis 3 citations for reckless driving, failure to observe a flashing traffic signal, and violation of restrictions on a provisional license, which is absolutely insane because, as we've seen so many times, every time the police stop you, you ultimately end up in jail, minimum, but this time it was different.
Here's your documents.
Thank you. I'm sorry, we're on our first date, me and him.
That's fine, but
Sorry.
almost killing each other is not the way to start on a first date.
Because it just got really carried away. Sorry.
I know.
It's my fault. It's really my fault. I swear.
It's not your fault because if
No,
you get
it
into an
is.
accident, it's his fault.
No, it's my fault.
Listen,
'Cause I was
you're
really
getting 3 tickets. I could have gave you a lot more, okay? You're not even supposed to be driving at this time because you have a provisional license.
Oh my god.
So
it's
you're
my
getting
fault.
reckless. I didn't give you speeding. I'm giving you that break, all right?
It's my fault.
You got reckless, the traffic light that you ran, and for driving after hours. All right, man?
Thank you.
Get home safe.
appreciate you.
Reminding Luis to drive responsibly in order to avoid a fatal accident, Officer Nunez lets the couple drive away. The traffic stop was cleared at 2:02 a.m. Then, minutes later, at 2:13 a.m., the officer receives a dreaded call regarding an accident involving a tractor trailer. Being the closest officer, Officer Nunez responds to the scene of the accident, only to find the car he just let go, completely totaled.
Yo, this is the same kid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
6-1. Paramedics are needed.
We're gonna need a crash team, sir. Crash team, we need a crash team. That's the same car I just had. Fatal. We're gonna need a crash team.
6-1.
We need a crash team. Yo, guys, you gotta step back. Guys, gotta step back. Guys, gotta come back. Sorry, guys. It's an investigation at this point.
Medics and rec.
Turn that car back, make them go back that way. We gotta shut down 1 and 9 completely. We gotta shut it down. They make them go back that way. Your truck's gonna be here for a long time. All right, man?
That's fine. No problem.
Car 7, it will be going out with those units.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Other officers soon are seen arriving on the scene. Still in shock, Officer Nunez immediately calls for EMS. It is, however, comforting to see the officer's colleagues ask him if he was all right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. just like, bro, I just told you, slow down, man. Like,
Just stop that car?
yeah, just hit him off with three. Like,
Oh, that was the same car?
yeah, I told him, like, bro, slow down. I said, like, it's my fault. It's not your fault. If you get into an accident,
You good though?
yeah, it sucks. Yeah, that sucks.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. It just sucks. It sucks.
We'll have a Rick come down and check you out, all right?
Yeah, no problem. It just sucks.
What are you leaving for this?
For what? Checked him out. He wasn't hurt, involved or anything, but
I had them stop. Not even 5 minutes ago. So.
all right. Just check it out. I'll let this go. All right. Come on, Jay. Are they all right? They're gone.
DOAs.
All?
Both. They're making me get checked out. But
Yeah,
I'm fine, man. It sucks. Like, I just literally stopped them for the same thing. Like, yo, relax, slow down, bro. And she's like, no, it's my fault. We're just trying to get home, but it's not your fault if they get into an accident. And yeah, they just want me to get checked out. And I had them stopped a couple minutes before.
For speeding?
Yeah.
How young?
Yeah. I don't know the exact age, but they're both young, like in their 20s. Damn, bro. And he was doing the same exact thing, wilding. Like, I gave him a reckless driving ticket.
Sometimes you can only do what.
Nah, it sucks.
You tried to tell them. You gave them a warning. You know.
Yeah, they want me to get checked out. It's not like I want to. I'm fine.
I'm sure you see this all the time.
No, yeah, it's not my first fatal, but it just sucks because I just talked to him. And the girl's like, yo, I'm sorry, officer, it's my fault. We just want to get home. I'm like, but it's not your fault. If you get into an accident, he's driving. And meet at the bus.
Did you saw them?
No, I didn't see them. I was the second officer on scene. I didn't see them. I was the first, but I didn't see the accident.
Recollecting himself, Officer Nunez proceeds to collect documentation from the truck driver, along with his account of what happened.
Sorry, man.
No, you're fine.
I'm just.
No. Take your time. This is for the
This is not
for the
where my
tractor.
brain is. Yeah.
This is for the tractor.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are all for the tractor. The trailer information is right there. I'll grab that in a second.
Okay.
This is registration.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just shooken up, man.
You want to get checked out?
No, I'm.
I asked him again. He said the accident before.
Thank you
Said
so
no.
much. I'm just.
Just on your arm, man.
Nah, she didn't generate nothing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll just generate it and I'll come sign it.
All right.
Let me just finish getting this paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
No. Everything's pretty much
Just if they do the notifications.
Well, the mom knows she called. She understands the mom driving. Right?
Yeah, I think they did the notification for him,
Yeah,
and I guess for her they're still trying to figure something out.
No, we found out.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So it was where she's at. I was coming in the other day on the Parkway when we were working last midnights. And as I'm driving to take my exit from the Parkway off onto 17, it happened. All of a sudden, as I'm driving, it's a good 2 miles down the road, I saw the brake lights turn on, right? I didn't see it happen, but literally, you see all the cars, brake lights go on.
and somebody into the divider, car completely rear-ended, facing this man, literally just
When I was in Florida, the troopers had everything shut down. And Florida is crazy. The way they drive over there, you would think every car is stolen. The minimum, like the floor speed is 100 miles per hour. It's crazy. But they had it shut down, and there was like a car rolled over in the ditch. You could tell like it rolled probably like a good 10 times. A pickup truck demolished. Bad. It was like.
Where I originally pulled up,
I was a good ways back.
do you have an insurance card on this guy or anything?
For the tractor, no, that's all he gave me. He said it's a rental that it should be self-insured, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this thing.
And then the trailer paperwork, I can show you where it's at if you want to.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get it out.
According to him, the truck driver was about to make a delivery at the loading dock of Pat LaFrida Meat Purveyors. As he was backing in, the Kia Stinger, which was traveling southbound, struck his tractor trailer at an excessive rate of speed. Luis and Alexis were then pronounced dead by a doctor who arrived on scene, and the next of kin were informed about the accident. After further investigation, it was discovered that the car had been traveling at a shocking speed of 124 miles per hour just seconds before the collision. Luis really didn't take a thing the officer had said seriously. The fact that he can get 3 different tickets related to reckless driving so late at night, get lucky with being able to drive away, and be hitting over 100 miles per hour a few minutes later is just absolutely insane to me. But sometimes, no matter how good you are to people, you cannot save people from themselves. And Luis isn't the only driver to have ignored an officer's warning and driven to his death, for the next one does exactly that. On April 6, 2023, Arkansas Police Trooper Roberts stopped a vehicle going 45 miles per hour, passing jam-packed traffic on the shoulder. The trooper soon discovers an unsurprising odor of drugs from the car. Little did this officer know of the type of situation that was about to unfold.
Trooper Robert State Police, I stopped you for passing on the shoulder, my man. You got your driver's license?
I have a license. I was taking her to the house. I was going to pull her to the move.
All right, good. Step out for me. Step back here back of the car. Any weapons on you? Nothing in the car?
No, sir.
All right, so what's the deal? She woozy. Why didn't you take her to the hospital back here?
Because I had got off right here. On my way here, she started saying she wasn't feeling good, so I got off. Otherwise, I would have never got on.
All right, you got an ID on you?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, give me your ID. Well, traffic backed up because of a crash up here, okay?
Because I was going to turn around right here and go back to the house.
Mr. Winford, your car?
It's a friend of mine.
A friend of yours car? Okay. Let me ask you a question. You smoke marijuana? Be honest with me, because I can smell it on you.
Yeah, before I got in the car, I did, but there's no marijuana in the car.
There's marijuana in the car?
No,
not in
there's none.
But you do the paper, stick your tongue out. Okay. So where y'all coming from right now?
I was coming from the hotel.
From the hotel?
Yes, sir.
You smoke back at the hotel?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There's a paper stand right there. Who is she? Ma'am, you got an ID on you? No ID? How you know him? Friend? Any marijuana in the car that you know of? No? Okay. Hey, before I go back here, nothing illegal on you?
Oh, no.
Let me check and make sure you got nothing illegal on you. All right, I'll be back with you just a second.
Before Trooper Roberts performs a search of the car, he reads the driver and the passenger their Miranda rights and proceeds to ask the female passenger to step out of the car.
So here's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you to walk right up, stand right at the very corner of your car. That way, if anything happens behind us, you don't get hit. Okay?
All right.
Yeah. Right up here on the front corner for me.
Oh, okay.
All right, ma'am. Here's what I ask you to do. Go ahead and jump off your telephone because I'm going to talk to you for just a second. Step out for me. Step right back here. All right, listen to me. I'm going to go ahead and place your purse up here. I'm going to tell you your rights, okay? You're not under arrest right now, but I want you to know your rights before I ask you any further questions, okay?
The woman, however, doesn't hesitate to admit to using drugs and being high.
Anything illegal in your purse, anything illegal in the car that belongs to you, anything illegal on you, do I need to have a female officer come out here and check you? No, nothing illegal on you. Nothing illegal in your purse. Because I'm going to search it, okay? Okay. So the reason I'm going to search the car is because I can smell the strong odor of marijuana coming out of the car. Also on him. You smoke weed? Okay. So I don't have anything against smoking weed. I just don't, you can't have it unless you have a medical card. Do you have a medical card? You don't? Okay. Does he, that you know of? You don't know? How long have you known him? For a while. I'm gonna let you stand right here while I look through your purse, okay? Where y'all from? You from West Memphis or Memphis?
I'm from Missouri.
You're from Missouri, okay. Whose car is it? You don't know? Who is Kelvin Kraft?
My brother.
Your brother?
I'll give you his number.
What are those scales for?
Weed.
For weed? Make sure you get what you pay for? I don't blame you. There's no fentanyl in your purse, is it?
Fentanyl? No, it's her. It was on my sister.
You would be surprised at the people that I ask about fentanyl, and they go, yeah, I got a little bit. You do heroin?
So,
Do meth?
Sarah, do cocaine.
Cocaine?
Occasionally.
Occasionally? Is that what your spoon's for?
Huh?
You snort it? Or you shoot it?
No, neither one. I smoke.
You smoke it?
When I do
Crack? Okay. Well, I was just wondering what the spoon was for, and I could see the pile of residue on
it
it.
says that you'll see milk on that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Not a big deal then. All right, so here's what I'm having.
Inside of my purse.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna have you do. I'm gonna have you walk up, stand with him, okay?
As the officer performs a search of the car, the woman looks around, as if canvassing for a way out. Then, when she appears to have found the moment, she decides to do the stupidest thing you can imagine.
Yeah, go ahead and hook him up. Get him back to your car and talk to him. He come by me about 45 mile an hour on the shoulder. And I get him out. I walk up and I smell odor of marijuana. I get him out, start talking to him. He says, yeah, I smoked at the hotel back there. He's going, I don't know where they were going. And then as they get up here, he's passing on the shoulder. He says, she says she don't feel good, so he's taking her to the hospital. He's gonna go down here and turn around and go back to the hospital. Like, no, whatever. He's high as a kite. She's got paraphernalia in her purse, and we're probably fixing to look for some crack cocaine because she said she smokes crack when she does it. But there's scales.
Oh, she was looking when you.
Oh yeah.
Wherever you were digging on.
Yeah.
She was looking.
I'm fixing to find it. We're probably gonna call it. See if we can get a female officer.
She yeah, West Memphis should have one.
Okay.
If you just, I guess like.
I'm Mirandize him. Yeah, just get him back here and talk to him. And he's under the influence. You can look at his eyes and tell him he's like.
So they're driving like crap.
Yeah.
Now you.
There's a possibility that my brother's gun might be in this car, just so you know. And if it is, it's in this one. I just want you guys to know.
Okay, stay up there on the corner for me.
And my sister might have something in there as well.
Hey! Hey! Stop! Put him in custody!
Had the officers taken the keys to the car as soon as they started the traffic stop, the woman wouldn't have had a chance to escape. And as many of you would expect, she doesn't get far and ends up hitting a box truck, which splits the car in half.
She's gonna be 10-7. He's leaking diesel. 4 City start. Star City, hit me West Memphis Fire. We got a truck she hits leaking diesel. She's in the car. I don't know. Star City, get his ambulance here quick. Need me help with anything? Man, just have you got a fire extinguisher? Hey. No, not yet. Who, is he in the car with you?
He's in there.
Okay.
You want me to back up in case it gets on fire?
No, just don't move. Get out.
Or City advising she's in bad shape. Hey, ma'am, stay still. Stay still. Stay still. Yeah. Yeah.
Lay your head on that. Lay your head on that. Don't move.
I thought she run over me.
Why did she?
She come walking about like.
I mean, we know why she's done it, but for what?
Were y'all chasing her?
Yeah, no. We're on a traffic stop with her. Hey, stay still. Stay still.
It's a miracle that the woman escaped the accident, but it appears she has sustained injuries from the crash and also burns from the exhaust of the car. As she tries to climb out the back of the car, the officer urges the woman to remain still, not knowing the full extent of her injuries. The woman, still under the influence of the drugs, shockingly claimed that she wasn't driving. It's just terrible to see how drugs and alcohol alter rationalization. The woman was lucky to survive the crash with minor injuries, but has a long list of charges thrown at her for her reckless and life-threatening actions. But surprisingly, there is no end to suspects getting away with murder, despite the officers being called to the scene of the crime.
There's no way in the world you didn't hear us knocking at that door.
On 17th September 2023, Florida deputy officers responded to witness calls stating they heard disturbing screams coming from their neighbor's home. The situation that follows, it's absolutely incredible.
The woman screamed, "Help me, bloody murder," basically.
They opened the door and
then she got back in, closed the door, and you hear tons of stuff screaming.
Knocking around. Sounds like there's a struggle going on inside, basically.
Big struggle going on.
Over there?
Yes.
Yeah. And I would totally, I want to make sure she's okay.
The guy
roommate
just left.
came
He
out
out of there. I took a picture of his car.
Oh, he left?
Driving out. Yeah, no, I took a picture of his license plate and drove away.
Yeah, the roommate came out of the building and said that the guy's not abusive and that's his best friend and he's known him forever. And when I asked him, well, why would a female scream at the top of her lungs, "Help me," he just goes, "I don't know," and then he walks away and leaves.
So the roommate's inside there too?
There was two guys. The roommate left. He got this gentleman right here.
Different
got
cars?
a picture of his car.
I got 3 people talking to me.
The officers then knock on the couple's door near Pompano Beach, only to be kept waiting.
Broward County Sheriff's Office. Broward County Sheriff's Office.
That guy, he scares the shit. Do you hear it still in your apartment or not?
You're at the door, so open it up.
Every day. Every day here.
I can hear you at the door.
Open the door. It's the sheriff's office.
All right, due to exigent circumstances. We're 10-4. Due to exigent circumstances, if we have to go ahead and break the door down or get someone with the key to open the door, we will. We just need to find out if everybody's okay.
As the officers continue knocking, a neighbor tells them of his fear of the man inside.
He scares the shit.
Do you hear it still in your apartment or not?
You're at the door, so open it up.
Every day. Every day here.
I can hear you at the door.
Open the door. It's the sheriff's office.
Then, the officers give the couple a final chance to open the door before they knock it down.
We got fire rescue here. This is just me being instructional to you. I want you to listen up. Fire rescue's gonna come and they're gonna go ahead and breach the door. It's gonna be damage to this door. So I'll just advise you to open the door now for us to find out. If they have to breach the door, people are gonna be put in handcuffs and to detain until we find out what's going on. It's just my warning to you. My first and final warning.
Receiving no response and concerned about the safety of the woman inside, the fire department officials, along with Broward County Sheriff's officers, decide to break in.
Goddamn accident.
Well, it's not gonna.
Can we try to least minimal damage or?
It's not gonna bust it like that, though.
Yeah.
Is he in a restaurant?
Well, we ought to make sure she's okay right now. It's a welfare check. Based on the extended circumstances together.
Same way. Yeah.
Come outside. We'll cover you.
It's only after they noticed their front door open that the couple decided to come out from the garage door.
Dispatch, make note that they basically was inside the house. Once they saw us breach, they came out the garage door. There's no way in the world you didn't hear us knocking at that door.
Set it off, throw the keys down. Throw the keys down. Throw the keys down. Throw the keys down.
You got any guns, knives, weapons, anything on you we need to know about? Nothing at all?
At all.
Okay.
Why didn't you guys come to the door?
Why didn't you come to the door?
We banged.
Why are you shaking so? Why are you shaking?
You guys just came out of nowhere. I showered.
Okay, we came out of nowhere. You heard us knocking on that door the whole time.
We literally are going
You didn't hear us knocking. We're banging the hell out of the door. Why didn't you guys come to the door?
We're downstairs.
We banged pretty
Why are you
hard.
shaking so? Why are you shaking?
You guys just came out of nowhere. I showered.
Okay, we came out of nowhere. You heard us knocking on that door the whole time.
We literally are going
You didn't hear us knocking. We're banging the hell out of the door.
Okay,
My
so
hands
I
are
saw-
red banging on the door.
Downstairs.
And you didn't hear us.
We're downstairs.
Anybody else inside?
I'm sorry, nobody else is inside. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on.
The couple, identified as 32-year-old Paul DiGiacinto and his girlfriend, Kyla Arce, explained to the officers that nothing is wrong and the noise their neighbors heard might have been coming from a TV show they had been watching.
What's going on here? Why are we getting calls from your neighbors that they're hearing glass break and they're hearing stuff being thrown around? What's going on with you guys?
Nothing.
Nothing's going on.
We were watching a show.
Listen to me. I got information from neighbors all night long. Help me, you're hurting me, stuff breaking, stop doing it. What's going on?
But like, wouldn't I?
Come on, take a walk with me.
I don't want to walk with you.
Come with me.
Can I just sit down?
No, come with me.
The deputy officers then decide to separate the pair and get their individual statements.
Let's talk. Away from your friend then. I'm not saying you did anything wrong.
Okay.
I'm just asking about what's going on. Why are your neighbors saying
What's
this?
going on?
Why are your neighbors saying all this about you?
I
About you
mean-
screaming for help. That's why we had to break in your door. Your door is broken. The fireman popped it. You're gonna have to get the association to fix your door.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. All right, we're banging on the door, like I just told you. My hands are red, and his hands are red from banging on the door. There is no way you could not hear us.
I'm so sorry.
What's going on?
Nothing at all. I promise you. Nothing at all. I'm not pressing charges. Nothing at all.
Not pressing. Why would you not press charges?
I don't
Why would
even
you-
know how to
Why
say
would you
the
not press
lingo of
charges?
the cops thing, but
Well,
like,
why would you not press charges? About what? If you said you wouldn't press charges, what would you not press
I
charges?
mean, I just said that to just because I don't know what's going on. Nothing's going on. 100%.
How long you been with
We're
him?
watching. We've been together for 2 years. We're good.
No problems ever.
No problems.
Neighbors that have been hearing things throughout the middle of the night.
Yes.
Nothing's going on.
Nothing's going on.
So they're lying.
Literally yesterday, my freaking plants fell from the backyard, and I just started crying because I just couldn't do it late at night. Maybe that's it.
So then what you're telling me is all the neighbors standing out here behind me that called us,
Yes.
and your neighbors that live on your floor there, the second floor there,
Yeah.
are all lying.
I'm not saying they're lying. I don't know what their perception is
They're
with
saying
like
you're screaming for
whatever.
help.
Okay.
All right, and the fact that we're banging and banging and banging, and once we get in, you guys try to pull away.
Because we're not. I didn't really hear you like
Were you guys
downstairs.
sitting in the garage the whole time?
We're like sitting in the room. We're about to go get breakfast.
And you didn't hear us banging on the door?
No.
That's your, Tyler, I find that hard to believe.
Just look
We were
like-
ringing the bell.
Okay, so
Did
then
you hear
I'm
our bell ring?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Does your bell go to the phone or his phone? So why do you guys have a video bell?
It doesn't go to mine.
Does it go to his?
I don't know.
Paul, on the other hand, is seen shaking very badly, possibly from fear of seeing the police at his door. But that's not all the officer notices.
Situation didn't even have to go this far.
Well, I don't know what's talking about.
I get it.
I don't know what's
You're
going
shaking
on.
like it's like.
Yeah, because who wouldn't?
Not only that,
What's
you got
going on?
scratches all over you and stuff like that. What's going on? Talk to me.
I have no idea what's
You
going
tell.
on.
You tell it exactly. How we have you? How do you have nothing? What's going on, dude? You coming out of the garage? You're shaking like crazy. You got scratches all over. I get
I'm
it.
shaking because all of a sudden someone just blocked
So you live here with someone else?
That's by myself.
You live here by yourself, or she? Who is she to you?
She's my girlfriend.
Okay, so who was the other dude that was here?
A friend.
Okay, so what happened?
Nothing. We were just hanging out. We watched TV. That's it.
But everybody was yelling and screaming. You got neighbors over here, and people don't even live here saying that she was screaming at the top of her lungs. Something was going on. Look, I'm not trying to make a story up.
I don't understand.
And I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable more than what you are in the situation. But the thing is, bro, we're trying to find out. This is more of a life or death situation.
I understand.
It's called exigent circumstances.
What's going on out of nowhere? So that's what I'm confused about.
So why when we were knocking on the door, you just didn't come to the door?
We're downstairs. I'm in the shower, she's watching the show, and then we're
downstairs.
Yeah.
All right, check it out. This is the garage. I know the format of these because I've been in one. That's your downstairs right here. Your upstairs is up there. Just hear me out, because you live here, right? You pay rent here. I mean, you pay your mortgage here every month, right? So the thing is, I know the difference. This is downstairs. You weren't downstairs. We were knocking on this door.
There's a bedroom down here on the bottom floor.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. But I'm pretty sure you heard us banging on this door.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Look, I can't make you tell us what's going on.
All the time. I hear things going all the time, so I don't know.
Yeah.
What is what? When you live right next to each other, you hear things all the time. So
well, your neighbors and everybody heard you screaming. Heard her screaming. Like something was wrong. And then she's not answering, so therefore that gives us even more of a suspicious incident where we got to go and find out who's alive and who's dead, or see if anybody's okay. That's where we're coming from.
Okay, I mean, yeah, but everyone's fine. I mean, I get it.
Okay.
Hearing their weird statements, the officer asks the couple to open their bedroom door in suspicion that there might be a third person inside.
Do me a favor. You said it's a bedroom right here. Open this up for me.
I'm not going to open the door, so there's no reason.
Well, we've already opened the door. I'm just asking you to open it up so we don't have to go back up. Because I can go back up and go back in. I've already have. Look. I have a lawful right to be in that home to make sure nothing's going on. Okay, so open the door, let us check, and then we're good.
What is the reason? I don't understand. She's here.
I'll go check.
She's here. That's it.
Yeah, he's saying it's a bedroom down there. That's okay.
I'll make sure
you don't have to cooperate. We're good. I just asked him to open the thing because so the door is already open and we have lawful right to be here. So just open the thing.
Kyla, they think someone else is in the house. That's what they're trying to say to me.
We want to make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah, there's no one else in here.
Okay, well open it up. Okay, well open it up then.
For what?
Okay, well I'll just go upstairs and go down.
Okay.
I just asked him that. That's all I said.
Okay.
Everything is being recorded here.
The couple, however, have been telling conflicting stories to the officers as Kyla continually apologizes to the officers.
He said nobody else is here. He just said his friend was here and his friend just left. Now tell me the truth.
Yeah, but I'm downstairs. There's too many.
Listen to what I just said.
Yeah.
He just told myself and this deputy that nobody else is here. He said his friend was here and his friend left. So now you're saying that. So now you got conflicting story.
She may not know because she doesn't go upstairs to see.
Well, how do you not know when you've been in the house the whole time?
There's three, like it's too much. I barely hear anybody downstairs. I work on my computer and nothing's going on. I don't know if was he here.
Okay.
Look at my face. I'm good.
And how long have y'all been together?
That you guys
Couple years.
Couple years. Y'all have any children involved?
Trying to.
You're trying to. Okay. You guys married? Just boyfriend and girlfriend? Just been dating? Okay.
I mean, I didn't realize that we were.
We're not done yet, but in the future, if we're knocking on the door, just hi, hello. Look at now your door's off the hinge. So.
And you have to fix that.
Seriously?
Because the exigent circumstances due to the state of Florida, if anybody's in dire danger or anything like that, we have to respond.
Anyone could be yelling at any window and you can't pick one.
I mean, I know that no one's here anymore, but every one of your neighbors are standing outside concerned with your well-being.
So we're knocking on the door.
Now it all makes
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, now I get it. I didn't know that you said. Oh, I didn't.
And I'm not talking about 2 people. We're talking about 4 or 5 people out here saying that they heard you screaming.
No, I mean nothing. He left, but I'm the only one here.
So what are you yelling about then?
I'm the only one. Maybe he just. I don't. I see the perspective.
My supervisor asked you a direct question.
I mean nothing. I just.
You're yelling about nothing. You're just like going around yelling and screaming for no reason.
I wasn't yelling and screaming like that.
So what were you mad at?
20 neighbors standing out here telling us.
Listen, we know what happened. We're wondering why.
Okay. Just just yelling and screaming.
What were you doing? Why were you yelling? Yeah, it's not normal to yell and scream. Unless you're crazy.
Look, we're not here. Look, basically, we're not here to get y'all in trouble. We're not here.
So I
We're
guess
not the
what
bad
you're
guys.
saying is that someone was screaming and then the male came out just like so rapidly.
Yeah, and they also gave us the perfect description. They said you two were still inside.
Yeah, so I guess I see what you're saying there. Okay, all right, my bad. I'm sorry.
Kyla claims she's all right, and the officers end their investigation here, which was a big mistake, for a month later, Paul allegedly shot his girlfriend, Kyla, and attempted to murder his father. Kyla was unfortunately found dead after an hours-long standoff with the SWAT team, resulting in Paul's arrest. He is currently facing murder and attempted murder charges, along with a resisting arrest charge. To think that most of these tragedies could have been avoided had the officers recognized the clear signs and arrested these people. If you found this video interesting, watch this one, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.